Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Firstly, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Radian Maulana Mulia from SMP Mentari Ilmu Karawang. And today, I will be giving my speech about hesitancy in vaccine. Vaccine has been the number one solution to solve most highly infectious disease, such as the measles. Vaccines works by injecting a part of the virus in order to teach your antibodies to protect you against disease. Although this method may seem questionable, it has been tested and been proved by many experts to be relatively safe and effective. Once your immune system has learned to fight against it, it can then protect you for many years to come. Other than preventing the spread and infection of the disease, vaccine can also protect others that have weaker immune system than us. In turn, with more and more people getting vaccinated, this pandemic can eventually end soon. Of course, this is easier said than done, and there are many who actively refuse to get vaccinated. So why do people doubt the power of vaccine that have been proven effective throughout our history? There are many factors on how this can happen. Vaccines have had a long history of opposition. Ever since the 1800s, the idea of getting injected by a part of the virus into our body to build immunity has faced a lot of criticism. Mostly, this criticism is based on religion, sanitary, political objection, and effectiveness. While most consider those who refuse the vaccine as selfish and ignorant, oftentimes there are a lot of factors as to how this came to be. Some people may have allergic reaction to the vaccine, while some countries simply don't have enough resources to provide vaccine for everyone. Some also have concern if the vaccine will cause complication with their existing disease. Other reason is because of mistrust towards science and government, as people consider pharmaceutical companies and scientists to only care about people buying the product regardless of the consequences. Fear of vaccine causing major side effect is also a common reason. One of the common claims is that vaccine can cause autism. Thimerosal, an ingredient found in most vaccine, also raised concern as it was thought to cause autism. But many studies has proven otherwise, and that vaccine does not cause autism. People have also cited the religious belief as the reasons behind the refusal to get vaccinated, even though most main religions does not forbid people from getting vaccinated. Underestimation of COVID-19 is also one of the reasons as to why people refuse, as when even with 349 reported cases with an average of 3 million new cases each week and 5.59 million deaths worldwide, some still think of it as nothing but a mild disease. So instead of vaccine, they prefer to use questionable and natural treatment. While this treatment may help relieve the symptoms of some condition, it is much less effective than getting vaccinated yourself. This mistrust and hesitancy fueled by misconception can result in areas that was once cleared from infection to re-emerge as people start to get infected once more in said areas. World Health Organization have also concluded that hesitancy against vaccine is one of the lead threats to global health. Vaccine has been proven to stop major disease since more than 200 years. It has been shown to be effective in securing and removing deadly disease. It's safe to say that vaccine has been a major factor in keeping everyone around the world safe from the virus. Although vaccines are not 100% effective, it is better to have some kind of protection against disease than to have none at all. Even if people that are vaccinated can also get infected, they usually suffer less severe symptoms and have less chance of getting infected as to those who is not vaccinated at all. I hope that with this, people will be convinced to get vaccinated as soon as possible and to help defend our own community from COVID-19. Thank you for listening to my speech. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.